What if I told you that Ryan Reynolds, the king of sarcasm, humor, and honesty, just revealed something about his and Blake Lively's son that's so hilarious, so unexpected, and so perfectly Ryan, that the internet can't stop talking about it? Today, we break down the truth behind this viral revelation. 1. When Ryan speaks, the internet listens. Let's start with something everyone knows. Whenever Ryan Reynolds opens his mouth, something funny is about to happen. Whether he's roasting Hugh Jackman, joking about parenting, or trolling his own kids, Ryan has mastered the art of turning everyday life into entertainment. So when he recently talked about his and Blake Lively's son, fans expected a light laugh. But what he revealed wasn't just funny, as it became one of the most talked about parenting moments of the year. Before we get to the revelation, we need to understand one thing. Ryan is not just a Hollywood star, he's a storyteller, a guy who transforms family chaos into comedy gold. And this time, he did not disappoint. 2. A peek inside the Reynolds-Lively household. The world loves Ryan and Blake not just because they're actors, but because they feel real. They joke about parenthood, talk about sleepless nights, and don't pretend their family life is perfect. Ryan openly admits he's outnumbered by his kids. He jokes that the house is filled with screaming, chaos, and more glitter than any grown man should ever have to deal with. But amidst the madness, their son, the one who sparked this new viral moment, stands out in a way nobody expected. Because apparently, he has inherited something special. Not Blake's glamour, not Ryan's swagger, but something else entirely. Something hilarious. 3. The funny revelation. The moment everyone laughed. So what exactly did Ryan reveal? In a recent interview, he joked that his son has developed a shockingly adult personality. The kind of behavior you'd expect from a 40-year-old businessman trapped in a child's body. Ryan described moments where his son walks around the house, giving unsolicited life advice, adjusting things like a tiny manager, and even complaining about noise levels like an exhausted office worker. But the funniest part? Ryan said his son speaks with a tone that sounds like he's older than Ryan himself. A child who acts like the parent. A son who thinks he runs the house. Ryan said it's like living with a tiny judgmental roommate who thinks he's in charge. 4. Why? This revelation matters. The comedy in parenting. Here's the real reason Ryan's revelation went viral. People saw themselves in it. Every parent has met that one child who talks too mature, acts too serious, or tries to boss everyone around. Ryan captured that experience with perfect comedic timing. He wasn't making fun of his kid, he was celebrating the hilarious side of parenting. He was showing the world that even celebrities experience those unpredictable, funny moments that make family life unforgettable. The story wasn't about a superstar child. 5. A look at Ryan and Blake's parenting style. Another reason the story exploded is because fans already adore the way Ryan and Blake raise their kids. They don't post their children online. They don't use them for publicity. They protect their privacy. But when they do share stories, it's always funny, warm, and genuinely human. Ryan once joked, "I love being a dad. I do anything for my kids, except give them my last cookie." Blake has joked about how their kids run the house, and Ryan recently admitted that sometimes he feels like an unpaid intern in the family. 6. The internet reacts. Memes, comments, and global laughter. As soon as Ryan told the story, the internet exploded. Fans tweeted things like, "Ryan's son sounds like a 45-year-old trapped in a 5-year-old body." Mini Reynolds out there managing the household like a CEO. I would absolutely take life advice from Ryan's child. TikTok creators made skits imagining Ryan's son carrying a tiny clipboard or wearing glasses while giving morning briefings. 7. But behind the humor, something sweet. Even though the revelation was hilarious, it also showed something touching. Ryan and Blake truly enjoy their children. Many celebrities keep their family life closed off, and that's completely fine. But Ryan and Blake share just enough to show how much warmth, humor, and love fills their home. Ryan talked about how his son's old soul personality makes the family laugh every day. He said that watching his kid try to act grown up is one of the highlights of being a dad. It's not just comedy, it's connection. This silly revelation reminded everyone how precious, funny, and unpredictable childhood can be. 8. The power of relatable celebrity moments. There's a reason stories like this go viral. People crave relatable moments from celebrities. Not gossip, not scandals, but real human emotion. Ryan Reynolds has mastered this. He doesn't pretend to be perfect. He doesn't lecture. He doesn't brag. He simply shares and laughs. This revelation wasn't planned. It wasn't promotional. It was just a dad telling a funny story that made people around the world smile. In today's world, that's rare. 9. And then Ryan made it funnier. If you know Ryan Reynolds, you know he always adds a twist. After describing his son as a tiny adult, Ryan joked that he fears the day when this kid becomes smart enough to renegotiate house rules, or worse, his allowance. He said, "This kid might fire me one day, and honestly, I'd understand." It was classic Ryan, self-deprecating, warm, and perfectly timed. 10. Why this story will stay with fans. This hilarious revelation isn't just a moment, it's part of a bigger picture. Fans love this family because they feel authentic. Ryan and Blake don't pretend their home is glamorous 24/7. They embrace the chaos, the laughter, and the unpredictability of raising kids. This story of a son who talks and acts like a tiny adult will stay in fans' minds because it shows that even celebrities get humbled by their children. Parenting is universally funny. Kids can make us laugh in the most unexpected ways. And most importantly, Ryan Reynolds' humor is even better when it comes straight from his own family life. Conclusion. And that's the hilarious revelation Ryan Reynolds shared about his and Blake Lively's son. A story full of comedy, charm, and relatable parenting chaos. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.